Grace comes from the Latin gratia, which means favor, benefit, or benevolence. Refers to something pleasant, elegance, and also gifts or qualities that will make a person or thing attractive. Gratitude is as simple as being able to say thank you and feel grateful. So, we can say that when there is no gratitude, it is because resentment is present. Many times resentment is accompanied by envy, guilt, and fear. And if there are two concepts that are completely exclusive, these would be precisely gratitude, which is associated with a state of fulfillment, and fear in its resentment mode. The big question is, how can we be grateful people and remain in a constant state of grateful with life? The answer is creating a habit. Generating this habit is going to be a fundamental change in the lives of many. This habit consists of thanking the bad, the negative, or what we are going to perceive in our life as unfavorable. Then we must remove the automatic pilot, because we well know that when something unforeseen and unfortunate happens to us, a situation that causes us pain, our automatic response is to feel unhappy, including denying life, denying that person, etc. The proposal now, it is not to deny the pain, obviously, but to be grateful for those moments and circumstances, no matter how crazy it may seem, to assume what comes to us as a gift. In order to take this step, it is interesting to take into account that, in the process of maturity, or if we are already adults, we must assume that each failure and each defeat in life are opportunities to learn even more valuable than triumphs. If something negative has happened in your academic life, love life, etc., it is precisely those painful moments and those inconveniences and failures that will lead us to a learning attitude, such as not repeating the same mistakes, choosing better the people around us, knowing how to choose in which situations we participate and in which not, in short, to become wiser. Since that is what life involves. Happiness and pain. Now I want to talk to you about happiness and pain, so that the subject of gratitude does not fall on deaf ears. As a grown woman, I know from my own experience, as probably all the adults who listen to us know, that life has this ability to test us. In life there are difficult moments where being grateful is going to be more than difficult. That is precisely why it is important to know that it is true happiness, to disassemble it from the category of utopia, that is just a myth. Happiness is not constant joy. It will include difficult moments of sadness, crying, pain, and even in some circumstances, desolation. What differentiates a person who knows to embrace happiness, from one who does not? Is being aware of the resources that will allow him to get back up from a fall and smile again even through tears. Among these resources, I share here 3 important principles. 1. Face the problems. It consists of looking them in the face, no matter how difficult they may be. For example, the suspicion of a disease, whether mild or serious. The suspicion of the break or imminent end of a friendship or love relationship, economic, labor, or any area of life problems. 2. Be courageous. Do not flee from the problems or the consequences they entail. These are pain and discomfort. Normally, to have a full life it is important to learn to be courageous, because happiness is not coward. 3. Connect with true happiness. If we understand that happiness is not a goal that is reached after, for example, after getting married, having a child, obtaining a degree, or whatever. Happiness is something that is lived day by day and wherever you are. Whether you are a teenager about to achieve a first goal, or an adult with goals already achieved but looking for more. It does not matter in terms of happiness. Day by day we must learn to maintain our state of happiness that, as I mentioned before, includes problems, difficulties and pain. I want to end this message by reminding you that in this world that we live, every human being is going to be subject to moments of joy and moments of pain. Both are inescapable. One of humanity's greatest fears, if not the greatest, is uncertainty. However, if there is any certainty in life, it is that nothing is permanent. So we have no choice but to bravely accept this reality, despite the fear. Knowing this, it becomes clear that running away from problems sooner or later will make us sick, and on the contrary, accepting them edifies us. I invite you to put these 3 actions into practice in difficult circumstances. 1. Facing difficult circumstances. 2. Be brave and don't run away. 3. Remember that difficulties are an integral part of the journey of a normal life, and that even with difficulties you can be happy. Let gratitude be the tool that helps us to stay longer in the states of joy and happiness and to overcome quickly. It is also very important that you understand that if for any reason, at the moment you are going through negative situations, pain, if something terrible has happened to you, you are not guilty, you do not deserve it, you do not have to carry this feeling of guilt. Guilt is totally unnecessary. Something can be learned from all situations. You have to understand that even the most dire situations can be overcome, and that there are circumstances in which it is valid to ask for help. I invite you to share this video if it has been helpful. A hug.